games.
I mean, it's very impressive. And the thing about Rick,
93.
he's a very active player. Comes from the same hometown, believe it or not. It's strange for Dirk Nowitzki.
Turnaround jumper by Turner, and he gets it to pop in. Stevenson has his first rebound.
Yeah, and he advanced the ball, which is what you want to try to do. That's who you're looking at that time by Thaddeus Young.
Nowitzki. Matthews has to shoot it and hits to a 3 of 16 shooting night.
He was all looking at the game. DeMar never got an easy look at any time.
And Stevens, year players this year, already have seen Vince Carter in Sacramento. As Bogdanovich inside, has Indiana gave up 40 first quarter points last night in Detroit. Trailed by 23 in the first 12 minutes. That's in by last week. That was a season high. Plays with a lot of energy.
He knows what he's doing too. That's enough for the Mavericks.
He's in his 6th year in the NBA, his 2nd year in Dallas after 4 seasons with the Warriors. Catch and shoot and turn.
Something good because your offense slowed down.
And he was this is his 2nd game in Bankers Life Fieldhouse as a pro. He played here in college and in high school. That's his.
But he's tended to play well when you play against the Texas team, particularly Dallas.
He had a 30-point game last year. Remember, opening night was so good for the Pacers, and that's Barnes again. Carolina, member of the USA team that won gold back in 2016. Stevenson for a second 3. Faced by Matthews.
Ooh, throw it to him. I mean, Thaddeus Young did a great job getting inside on Barnes.
That Thad Young's got to face. Last night he had to deal with Tobias Harris, and in the lane, that's
Vance to Lance Stevenson, who knocked down that 3-point shot.
Pacers 2 of 4 from behind the arc. They shot it poorly last night. That's a basket. J.J. Barea had 20 points last night. Farrell wraparound pass, and a 3-point shot is good.
I mean, he's from Toronto, like Corey Joseph. I think matter of fact, they played on the Canadian national team together.
And Domas Sabonis is in for the first time, and that's a 34 for the Mavericks. It's a veteran backcourt coming off the bench. Oh, wide open Barea.
Yeah, that was just poor.
Joe Young, his 3rd year out of Oregon, limited action this year, but again with the injury. Here's Young in the corner for 3.
Took his time on that.
Hit a big 3 to start the 4th quarter that I think really helped the Pacers win that game. Here's Powell, lost the ball.
That one Dirk Nowitzki try to get free.
That's blocked by Sabonis. 8 minutes for Stevenson. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists.
Tired look. I like the collar on the shirt.
Bogdanovich has it slapped away. And Dallas is running, and Farrell has his first. Yogi Ferrell in his 2nd NBA season inside, cutting his Powell.
The future team and a lot of international players being able to see Larry Bird and Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan play, and then it was traditionally what was considered an NBA game with the shooting of the threes.
They got to find a way.
Got some really good guards that know exactly what they're trying to do, and they got Barea on the floor, who's 1, and now you see
7. Farrell looks. Shot clock at 3.
Tough shot.
Joseph turns the corner and gets there and lays it in. And now they've got Nowitzki against Joseph. And he just clears space in the big 7. Inside, that's through the hands. Bogdanovich couldn't get it. They've got a 3-on-1.
They'll lob this. I'm telling you, they'll lob that because Dennis Smith Jr.
Picture. Joseph finds Collison.
Good read.
Halfway through the 2nd quarter, Pacers have not trailed. They've led by as many as 9. And a 3 is perfect.
I thought looking to get it to Barnes. Nice job there.
Well, I told you that. The Pacers have run into all kinds of guys that have. That's knocked away by Mesri.
And then Joseph knocked it away the next time. But
Mavericks, who have tied the game now at 41.
Oh, I like the quick ball movement. I like it. It's hard influencing the NBA game.
That was another rebound for
again.
Stevenson, and that's Young. There's Matthews, that 3-point threat. He's made 79 this year. And now he cuts to the basket and scores. If they're on the football field, they're probably playing linebacker or defensive end.
No question. No doubt about it. And both of them, the funny thing about it, they both would.
Corey Joseph with Oladipo out tonight. And he has delivered. Now Harris for 3. Bogdanovich is in front of us, ready to check back in. Cutting is Stevenson, gets there and scores on a Matthews. There's that three.
Yeah. 3-point line, and no one, that particularly Stevenson, didn't recover in time.
That is the first lead for Dallas as Collison up and under.
Took Lance off of
Smith Jr. to the baseline, ducks underneath, and Mesri pounds it.
Boy, you thought something was going to be called there.
I mean, with three guys standing there, here's
Great
Turner,
catch.
put it in.
Yeah, there was no way for it to get there. Miles was there in time.
Young.
Nice job.
Has it blocked by Nowitzki.
Boy, playing it, so he must have got it cleanly.
Dallas trying to take the lead, and on the trail three, they
reading that there's a potential mismatch coming.
Turning the quarter is Smith, blocked by Turner. He's Young. Stevenson drives on Matthews and pulls his way.
An elite shot blocker able to get that cleanly.
Leads the league. 2.5 per game. Kleba for 3.
Got going on the last play, thought he had made his 3-point shot, but he's still rebounding.
Pacers are 1 of 8 arms. Out to Collison. Shot clock at 5. Inside, count it. In this win against an under 500 team as Matthews goes inside. And Matthews, looking at this Mavericks team and their 10-25 record, Bogdanovich got it.
Well, now.
Also playing without Victor Oladipo. Catch and shoot Turner, and the Pacers have a...
This is the next one.
Matthews on the baseline. Shot clock down to 5. And Kleba was his 6th double-figure game of the year. Miles Turner for 3.
Oh, he's letting that key. And a 21-year-old Miles Turner, as soon as he started playing basketball, he knew he wanted to be like a good give and go. Let him shoot it.
Joe Young is in. He had 2 3-pointers in the first half as Harris gets there and scores.
It's a bonus stop. And the pass was thrown as though he was going to continue to go.
Out to Farrell in the corner for 3. Just has it knocked away.
You got to go get it now. It's too far away.
He's going to go back to work, and with a left hand, got it. Lead.
Oh, right there.
Joseph.
You got what you need.
And now Sabonis.
Yeah, you got what you need.
Pacers pick up the loose ball. Dallas has turned it over a couple of times. Bogdanovich for 3.
Nice look there.
In the second half for Bogdanovich, he beat himself up after that Boston game. He said he didn't sleep for 2 nights.
Pacers live postgame.
Yeah, those are definitely cases where you got to be really solid defensively. That ball just, these are 2 international players who are used to it. Big hoop. So you know those guys have seen a lot of each other.
Yeah, that was a big hoop by Young. He's got 11 as Barea inside. In trouble again. Finds Sabonis.
Oh, what a really good move there. What a solid move.
In double figures. Again, they're playing without Victor Oladipo tonight. Their leading scorer at 25 per game. Stevenson down there against Harris.
That should be in one.
Sabonis kept it alive, but Farrell has it. Sabonis got it back. Sabonis had it.
Joseph, but I think they're able to switch it back. Now Lance has got it.
The patented turnaround by Nowitzki. At 6. Stevenson. He's got to drive on Matthews and put up a tough shot. Dennis Smith Jr. And Yogi's jump shot is good. Stevenson, and Stevenson missed it.
He looked up at the shot clock, so he's looking to get that.
Wow. And it's a 1-point. Stevenson has missed the last 2.
Yeah, that's a tough shot, but there was 10 seconds on the shot clock by the time they got into it.
And Barnes, kissing for Dallas all year long, their ability to close. They were able to do it last night as Farrell for 3.
You don't have to be in a hurry. You got a new 24.
And Bogdanovich makes it a 2-point
here with Yogi Farrell.
Yeah, Farrell's hit some big shots here. Stevenson's going to go inside and score.
You get another chance at it.
Stevenson.
Oh.
And Dennis Smith lays it in.
Plenty of time. Get a bump.
And now Collison for 3.
No, that's short. And Yogi Farrell's out. You got a foul. You really haven't done that very well. And listen, you beat 2 of the top teams in the East, too.